If you've been scouring the internet for ways to elevate yourself from zero, you've likely come across suggestions to increase your income or start your own business. However, these recommendations can be frustrating, especially if you're starting with zero income. Logically, it's impossible to start a business or increase your earnings when you have $0 to work with. So, how can you become rich from nothing? That's the question we'll explore in this video. Rather than providing you with generic advice, we'll delve into practical steps you can take to start building wealth, even if you're starting from scratch. So, let's get started. One way to quickly get rich is by marrying a wealthy partner. While this may seem like a blunt approach, it's a strategy that has worked for many people. Of course, we're not promoting gold digging or any sort of Ponzi scheme. However, if you're looking for a quick way to build wealth, marriage is one of the fastest options available. You've probably heard stories about wealthy individuals scouting for modest partners in villages or small towns. Many of these partners come from poor backgrounds and could never have imagined such a stroke of luck. In today's world, people often meet online or in person and openly discuss their wealth and financial status. It's not uncommon for people from different social classes to choose to date or even get married. Of course, it's essential to proceed with caution if you choose this route. Marrying someone just for their money can lead to disappointment if they turn out to have a bad character. You also want to ensure that your partner is generous to avoid any unpleasant surprises after you've tied the knot. So, would you consider marrying into a rich family or someone wealthy? Let us know in the comments below. One of the keys to getting rich is developing the right mindset towards money. Your mind is a powerful tool that can make or break your success. If you use it properly, it can help shape you into the person you want to be. The same applies to your view of money. You should view money as a comforter and always see it in abundance. If you have a poor money mindset, you'll continue making poor financial decisions and remain stuck in the paycheck to paycheck loop. However, with practice, you can evolve from a poor mindset to a rich one by developing the right habits. To continuously stay motivated, consider setting up a vision board with all your financial goals. This will constantly feed your mind with the information it needs and let the universe know what you desire. Avoid thinking of money as evil or the enemy. Instead, think of it as a friend that can elevate you. Don't consider yourself poor even when you have nothing. Get rid of any negative thoughts that hold you back, such as "I cannot get rich" or "getting rich is only for the lucky ones." Instead, think of yourself as open to receiving riches in abundance. It may sound absurd, but when you believe that there's an abundance of money, resources, and opportunities, and when you trust your ability to prepare yourself to earn money, then you can truly qualify to become rich and attract plenty of money. Creating a plan is essential to achieving anything worthwhile. Nothing great is ever accomplished without first laying out a clear roadmap of how to get there. Simply having an idea isn't enough. You must take the necessary steps to make it a reality. Take a moment to consider, do you have a plan to become wealthy? If not, it's time to start thinking about it. The first step towards becoming rich is creating a plan. Whether you have a few ideas already or not, it's important to map out a plan that works for you. For example, if you dream of becoming an overnight millionaire, you could try your luck with the lottery. But even for lottery winners, it often takes many attempts before they strike it big. Success rarely comes overnight, and it's important to be prepared for the long haul. In life, as in the pursuit of wealth, having a solid plan can mean the difference between success and failure. It doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you plan to keep living, it's never too late to start laying out your options for creating wealth. You may even want to consider saving a portion of your monthly income as a starting point. If you want to become wealthy, it's important to put an end to the things that will never make you rich. This can be tough, but it's a necessary step towards achieving your goals. You may need to put aside your guilty pleasures and heart's desires, at least for a while, in order to remove distractions from your life. Take a moment to reflect on how you spend your time. If you were to write about your day and how you spend your week, you might find that a lot of your time is wasted on things that have no value to your goals. Being busy doesn't necessarily mean being productive. In fact, decluttering time wasters and giving more attention to things that support your goals is crucial. Consider social media, for example. It's easy to get lost in the black hole of scrolling for hours, losing track of time and energy. Before you know it, it's the early hours of the morning and you have an early alarm for work. Operating in a zombie-like state throughout the day can be detrimental to your productivity and overall well-being. If you want to get rich, you need to focus on collecting assets rather than liabilities. This means prioritizing things that will put money into your pocket instead of draining it. Some of the richest people in the world don't even even manage their own social media accounts or indulge in guilty pleasures. They prioritize their goals and focus on acquiring assets that will increase their wealth. Enhance the feeling of worthiness. Learning about financial success as a child would have been easier. As we grow older, entitlement creeps in and we get influenced by the culture that surrounds us. However, as children, we were fearless, demanding what we wanted without questioning how or where it would come from. That's how we should live. We are worthy of good things, no matter our situation. The truth is that no one was born to be poor, and we don't have a predetermined fate to suffer. Quite the contrary, there are plenty of rags to riches stories, and they all started with someone who saw more in themselves than their unpleasing financial status. Start developing your sense of worthiness gradually. If you believe in your ability to access financial freedom, that belief, accompanied by thinking and action, will lead you towards your goals. Act towards your dreams and watch yourself unconsciously engage in activities that benefit them. If you're enjoying the video so far, I'd like you to do something for me. Pause this video right now and do me a huge favor by hitting the like button. If you did, you're awesome, and thank you so much for your support. Choose your friends wisely. Experts say that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You can see where I'm getting at here. If you hang around a bunch of couch potatoes or people who have negative mindsets, you're bound to end up like them. This is because you think the same and adopt each other's habits. The best way to save yourself is by ending these relationships to avoid further setbacks. If you're all struggling financially and not doing anything about it, chances are you'll remain in the same position as your friends unless action are taken. It's not a sign to abandon your friends, as some connections are priceless, but sacrifices have to be made. You may start reducing the time spent together, as they could be slowly killing your ambition without knowing it or wanting you to become like them. Instead, make friends who have the same ambition as you, whether they are clients, elderly neighbors who have made a great fortune, or people with relevant experience. They can help you in your life and shorten your learning curve by sharing their knowledge and advice. Investing from zero is impossible, but if you're wise enough, you can start saving small and later use the funds to invest in something greater. Most people think putting their money in a bank account will make them rich over time. But if you left $100 in your bank account for 10 years, do you think the value of it will increase? The answer is no. It will reduce due to inflation, and if it's a high-growing bank account with a lot of petty expenses, your account balance will probably be zero. So, saving in the bank should be off your list. Saving for investments is the way to go. You can earn more money with it. To become rich, you need to start investing in a project, buy shares, or get into real estate. Simply put, you need something that will result in profits if you choose to sell it in the future. Don't be alarmed by the loss of opportunity. There are many opportunities in the future that await you, and you must seize them. But you must first prepare for them by saving money and learning the basics of investment. Every journey starts with a single step, and your journey to financial freedom starts with your first investment. If you're looking to create financial wealth from zero, consider learning a high-income skill. This may be the only item on your list that has the potential to make you rich because it involves utilizing skills you already possess. In the world of marketing, there is a well-known rule called skill for money, which essentially means exchanging your skills for monetary compensation. If you don't already have a valuable skill, consider learning one that's in high demand. Thankfully, there are countless high-income skills to choose from, but it ultimately comes down to personal preferences and individual talents. To ensure a fulfilling experience, conduct extensive research based on your passions. If you're interested in technology, some skills to consider include copywriting, computer programming, SEO, and web development. Of course, there's no magic formula for becoming a millionaire from nothing. Generating wealth requires either money or skill. To create more wealth, you must be willing to put in more effort than the average person, particularly if you're starting from zero. Keep in mind that the key to success is persistence and dedication. If you take all the tips given into consideration, you'll see significant changes in your life, particularly in your bank account. Remember, your wealth is your responsibility, and no one will help you if you're not willing to help yourself. Put in the hard work and do the hustle, as they say. Hustle like you're broke and think like a millionaire. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. We appreciate your support. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.